All right. Is anybody missing a lab sheet or any of the necessary supplies for the lab? Okay. All right, in the first column, like I told you before you got your supplies, you have your list of supplies. Your second column asks you to make a prediction. So before you do anything, you'll make a prediction. Tripp and Brennan, are you guys listening? Okay. So what is the prediction that you're going to make? What's the question? Marley? Which will hit the ground first? So if you're looking at the first row, what is it asking you about? When it says which will hit the ground first, what is it asking you about, Caitlin? Right, so at the same time, you're going to hold the ping pong ball and you're going to hold the marble. And at the same time, you're going to drop those things. But before you do that, I'm asking you to predict whether you and your partner, so talk about it, whether you and your partner think that the ping pong ball or the marble will hit the ground first, okay? No, not right now, sorry. When we get started. So you're going to make your prediction, and then you're going to test it out. But I want you to do, why does it say test 1 and test 2, do you think? Ian, why do you think it says that? You have to test it more than once, okay? So in the interest of time, we're going to test it twice. We'll limit it to 2 tests for each of these. So when you do test 1, I want you to write down which one you saw hit the ground first. However, there's the possibility that both objects seem to hit the ground at the same time. So I don't want you to feel like you have, if they looked like they hit the ground at the first time, that you have to go ahead and make an assumption. If both items seem to hit the ground at the first time, then mark yes for that. Okay? And obviously no if you saw one of them hit first. Yes?
So like if one's hit at the same time, but the next time a paperclip fell first, is that when the paperclip falls because they're in
yeah, if you dropped the paperclip with something it's paired with a pencil, for example, then you would write down that the paperclip landed first. Does that answer your question? Caitlin?
2 short questions. One, is there a certain height that we have to up?
No, just bring your hands up. Just your height is fine.
And my second question is, what is the object bounce? Does that still not moving around?
Good question. Any other questions? All right, so first you're going to drop the ping pong ball, or it has changed to the styrofoam ball. So first you're going to drop your ball and your marble, make your prediction, then test it twice. There are 2 of you, so you could even have a first tester and a second tester. Did they both hit the ground at the same time, yes or no? Don't make your predictions yet. I'm sorry. Wait, let's get through it. Then you have the paper and feather, second. Then you have, and remember, this paper is just your flat piece of paper, okay? Your lined piece of paper that you have. Then you have your pencil and your paper clip. Then you have the crumpled up paper. Can somebody hold one of those up? Okay, you have your crumpled up paper. You're going to drop that with the eraser. And then finally, you're going to drop the paper clip in the ball again. Caitlin?
Once again, it's about the height. Wouldn't I have to do both tests, like, for one, because she's taller than me?
Well, that could be a variable. We have lots of variables when we do science experiments anyway. So you may want to note that if it is different when you guys drop it. Tripp?
What if the first time, like, this thing hits the ground and the other thing hits the ground twice? Does that mean they hit the ground as soon as it goes?
Say that again?
Because, like, let's say the pencil hits the ground first and the glove hits the ground first. What if we, like, they hit the ground, they seem to hit the ground at the same time? Or, like, what would we do?
You just put down exactly what happened. And then we'll analyze the results afterwards. Okay. Maybe. Well, I think when we analyze our results, we'll be able to talk about all that. All right, so what's the first thing you're going to do? Make your prediction. What's the next thing you're going to do? And then what?
Test again.
Test again. And then what?
Record your observation.
All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and get started. Abigail, I would suggest standing up so you get some height. Did you all make a prediction?
Number one. And it went again.
You guys all have the same prediction, or? Was your prediction right? Why not?
Then you have to pencil the paper. Okay, yeah. Okay. We need to make a prediction because it was
At the same time.
We thought the papers fall first.
Which one do you guys want?
Okay, ready?
So you made your prediction, but you haven't, oh, you tested it once?
Wait, I didn't do it
first.
Are you ready? 1, 2. Oh,
What did you think, Jaden, when he dropped those? No, he just did it right now. What did you see when he did that?
Marble.
Jaden didn't see. Did you do it again? What do you think? Did you both do it at the same time? Is that your prediction? You want to do the next one? Okay, what's next on the list? Can I hold those for a second? So we have the crumpled paper and the eraser. Okay, what do you think? Why?
You ready?
Is that what you're going to say? So why don't you start looking at the date? Write down your, I'm sorry, write down your prediction.
Wait.
Well, no, wait till Ian's about to drop. Ian, Jason's about to drop. What happened? What did you see, Jason? Okay, let's try it again.
Which feel first?
Wait, do it
The eraser landed first again that time? Is that what you saw too, Ian?
Okay, so it's first. 3, 2, Bible at that time.
And then she's going
Yeah.
Miss Face.
You can test more than 2 times. If you guys think that you need to test it again, you're not really sure.
Let's redo it
I mean, 2 is my suggestion, but you can certainly test it again. Because you don't sound very
Because I didn't get to go twice.
why.
It was
What
hard
did
to
you do
do.
when you dropped it?
Oh, sorry.
It was the same time.
What do you think? Yeah. I would try it again because you still don't sound that confident. So you're trying it for levels now.
It's hard to believe that it was at the same time, but it was.
It might be fun. Ready?
What do you think, Nicholas? I think it's okay. You think what? Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely the favorite. Put no on that.
All right. So you guys finished. Can I say?
Ready?
How were your reactions?
I should have put the feather lower.
You guys made it.
No, you're supposed to put on at the same height.
I think you did.
Sorry. Maybe we should go like this, like put it in the same height.
I think. Yeah. This okay. Because like it's lighter, uneven. The crumpled paper. Yeah. It might be.
Yeah, and if you just do this like the scale, you feel the erasure.
Ready? So tell me about why you guys talked so much about the paper and the feather one.
The paper and the feather.
Because they both kind of fall like
We
this.
had like the paper fell like this, but the paper was like sort of like.
Do you know what that is? Why the paper would do this? Where when you drop the paper, it just goes. Okay. Okay. What about the air resistance? Tell me more about that.
I just want to keep everything right under it. That's it there, like do this.
That's okay. Just put it all back in.
And the feathers.
But the feather also does this. Wait, do it again. Mickey, that was like this. No, it was I saw it. Paper and feather with it. Wait.
What about the? Can you add to what he said about the air resistance?
The air resistance,
Go.
like they are kind of
It was
outside the air.
I saw both.
I saw both. Isn't that the one that we had the most trouble with? A little.
Okay, we'll do it again. Alright, go. Okay.
It's like goes down while going back and forth, but the feather is more air resistant. So
Last
it's
one.
Why don't you go get some water? Okay. 1, 2, always little. All right. We should be done or just about done. So finish up the last 1 or 2 that you may have left. If you have more than that, we'll get back to it afterwards. You can start putting your materials away if you're done.
I'll do it.
And then we can meet back on the rug with just our lab sheet and pencils. Okay, why don't you guys put your supplies away and then you can get some water real quick. We can be done for right now so that we can wrap this up and we can certainly finish this, okay?
Watch out, Mickey.